Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So, Guruji, I was just reading these, Shri Bhagwan watch, like,
Mhm.
when Shri Krishna is talking. So, I just want to make this clear. So, you know how Shri Krishna was saying that I am here to destroy everybody. You don't have to do anything. Come on, get up, and you just work on your arrows, and these people are all dead. So, did he was it pre-decide? Did he pre-decide and he was born like that? Like say, it was Drona was not at fault. Bhisham was not at fault. It was only Duryodhan who has ignorance, and he was like too much full of himself. But then, why was Shri Krishna saying that I came here? That means he was born here to kill these people, or was he? And he's giving too much favor to Arjuna, who doesn't even want to pick an arrow, but he just wants him to give like all the fame that hey, Krishna killed Pandavas because God Himself was on his side. So was it predestined, or because he's saying that everybody's dead already before even fighting? So for one person, Duryodhana, everybody's getting punished. So coming this from Bhagwan, like from God Himself, is, or maybe I'm not,
Understand, Mataji. It's very important here. Like even though Drona and Bhishma are good people, but the problem is that they have taken Duryodhana's side because they should have easily left out of the war. They didn't do that. See, Vidura didn't fight. Vidura just left. So Balarama didn't fight. Balarama also was not in that war, not in that battle. Vidura was not there in that battle. Same thing Drona and Bhishma also could have done, but they didn't do that. They took the side of Duryodhana. What to do? So that way, even if we are good, but we need to be very careful in what we are doing. It. That's what is very important. They have taken, they supported Duryodhana. So because Duryodhana was the king and they were with him and they tried. In fact, they all advised him not to fight. Everyone, even Dhritarashtra advised Duryodhana, like Drona, Bhishma, everybody advised. But Duryodhana, because of his greediness, he didn't listen to anyone. So, but at that time they were not ready to ditch him. That is the problem. They should have ditched. That's what Balarama did it. Balarama and Duryodhana was very close actually. Like Krishna and Arjuna, Balarama is actually very close to Duryodhana actually. But Balarama didn't fight, not Balarama. And Vidura didn't fight. Vidura said he left there when the war was about to happen. They all went for a pilgrimage. Balarama went for a pilgrimage. Duryodhana went for a pilgrimage. Vidura, everyone. So, but Drona and Bhishma, they took the side of Duryodhana. That's why they got killed. So that's why here we need to understand is that even though we are good, but we should not be supporting people who are not good. That's what is very important. So that way, that kind of situation when it comes, Krishna is what here he is telling Arjuna that it is not that he is supporting Arjuna because due to partiality. Krishna is very clearly telling Arjuna that you are my best friend and my devotee. That's why I'm giving this knowledge. And one more thing we need to understand. This I think I told in the previous classes also. Who felt like Arjuna in that battle? When Arjuna told Krishna that we have come here to commit a great sin, ahobata mahat papam kartuvyavasita vayam yadraja sukalobena hantum swajanam udyadaga. We have come here actually to commit great sins just because we are after this kingdom. Raja Sukam. So because of that we have come here. So that's what Arjuna was thinking like that. Why should we fight here? So what is the use of this kingdom? What is the use of all these things? Because for whom I came here to fight, they all have come here to fight with me and get killed. Kimno Rajena Govinda, Kimbogagi Jivitena va, Esamarte Kanshitam na Rajyam Bogaga Sukanicha, Taime Avasita Udde Pranam Sektva Dananicha. So all these people, same thing, why did not Dronacharya ask that question? Why did not Bhishma ask that question like what Arjuna asked Krishna? So now we need to understand that Arjuna at all time he depended on Krishna only. All the time he fully, completely depended on Krishna. Even in this kind of situation also, Arjuna was asking Krishna, you please tell me what I should do. They also could have come and asked Krishna. Even Drona could have asked, or even Bhishma could have come and asked Krishna, Krishna, this is the kind of situation. What should I do? If they asked, then so we cannot blame here. Krishna is showing partiality. Krishna is very clearly telling in Bhagavad Gita, saying that I'm equal to everyone. Samoham sarva bhutesu name dveshu asti na priyam. So I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. But anyone who listens to Krishna, anyone who follows what Krishna says, anyone who dedicate their lives only unto Krishna, so they will be able to reach Krishna. So we cannot think that why Krishna is showing partiality. Krishna said very clearly that even though I am equal to everyone, even though I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone, but ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mayite tesu chapyam. But anyone who worships me with full devotion, they are in me, I am in them. That's what Krishna is saying there. So that way, it's all how we approach to Krishna. That's what is very important. You understand, Mataji, to a certain extent for your question?
Yes, Guruji, because my question was Arjuna never knew Shri Krishna was a god,
Yes.
nor did other parties knew. Had other parties knew Krishna was a god, because Arjuna was just finding out, oh my God, he's the Virat Roop, and before that he thought he's my friend, and he's asking questions because he's very demotivated. He's saying, hey, what should I be doing? Tell me. You know how somebody's demotivated, they ask anybody. They say, hey, because they don't have confidence, they'll ask everybody, hey, am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? I don't want to fight. And then
Even if you ask anyone, Mataji, no one will surrender unto him. Arjuna didn't just ask Krishna, you tell me your opinion, then I will decide what I will do. Arjuna didn't do that. Arjuna told Krishna that Sisyaste agam sadimam tvam prapanam. I am your disciple. A soul surrendered unto you. Tvam prapanam. I am surrendering unto you. You please instruct me. That's what Arjuna told Krishna.
Okay.
So Arjuna was not just like that asking, like Arjuna didn't ask others. Arjuna didn't tell the same thing to Yudhishthira, his elder brother, or anyone. Arjuna didn't go. Arjuna only, Krishna was just driving his chariot there in that battle. Krishna just took the job of riding Arjuna's chariot. That's why Duryodhana ignored Krishna completely. He didn't bring Krishna into picture at all when he listed who are all there on the other side, correct? So right. Arjuna is telling Krishna that now in this situation, I don't know what is right, what is wrong. I am completely confused. You please tell me what is good for me. I am surrendering unto you completely. That's what Arjuna did. So there is difference. It's not, Arjuna is simply not asking as a friend, you tell me what I can do. Arjuna is completely submitting himself unto Krishna in that situation. So that means he has so much faith, and that's why Krishna was Arjuna's close friend. He was able to be with Arjuna as a friend from childhood, for his cousin. So that's what.
Things will get more clearer when I keep on reading more.
Yes. When you keep studying, reading this Bhagavad Gita, slowly, we'll understand Krishna is the supreme personality of God. It is there in everyone's heart. He cannot show any partiality to anyone. We will understand that.
Thanks, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.